This is Need to Know Korea and our special Outbreak Update. I'm Anthony Spaeth, Editor-in-Chief of the Korea JoongAng Daily.
And I'm Sung-eun, a reporter on the National Desk.
We are in week 8 of Korea's coronavirus crisis, day 50, and the news is good. The number of daily infections has come down a lot. But there is one piece of bad news, and that is a large cluster that's been found in Seoul. But before we get to that, let's talk about the daily figures.
35 new infections were reported from Monday 4 p.m. to midnight, and that brings Korea's total cases of the coronavirus to 7,513.
Now, the way the numbers are tabulated by the Korea Center for Disease Control have changed a little bit, so they are not comparable to the figures in our past videos.
That's right.
But still, the numbers themselves are a great decrease from last week when daily figures were 500 to 700.
That's right.
What about fatalities?
In terms of fatalities, 5 more people were reported dead, and that brings total fatalities in Korea to 58.
Now, the cluster in Seoul, this is particularly alarming because Seoul was not affected that much before.
That's right. Before this new cluster in Seoul, Korea's coronavirus cases used to be concentrated in the city of Daegu and the surrounding province of North Gyeongsang, and nearly 90% of cases in Korea were from the southeastern part of the country, which is really far away from the Seoul capital. Seoul, which has 18.8% of the nation's total population, only accounted for about 2% of Korea's total infections, which is considerably lower than what we used to see in Daegu in North Gyeongsang. But health officials now say that that percentage for Seoul may certainly change. Last Friday, a 55-year-old Korean woman employed at an insurance call company in Sindorim-dong, Guro District, Western Seoul, felt a cold coming on. On Sunday, she tested positive for the coronavirus. By 2 p.m. Tuesday, at least 64 people working at the call center or connected to those employees had tested positive. Local officials say that lots of tests have yet to come in and that the cases are almost certainly going to rise. The people already confirmed lived in various parts of Seoul and the surrounding metropolitan area, including the city of Incheon and the province of Gyeonggi, and that sparks fears of transmissions outside the capital as well.
And that is your coronavirus update for Tuesday, March 10th, 2020.
Thank you for watching.